Shinjuku Street Food 14 Food Recommendations.
Samurai Junjiro Channel.
Hi, I'm Samurai Junjiro, born and raised in Japan. In this video, we'll go on a street food tour in Shinjuku. We'll introduce 14 foods, including dishes from historic restaurants and the latest sweets. Shinjuku Station is a large and complicated place, so we'll explain it as clearly as possible. It's a useful video for your trip, so please watch it until the end. Now, let's get started. We've arrived at Shinjuku Station. In the past, this channel has introduced food in Shinjuku. This time, we'll introduce 14 dishes that we could not introduce last time. By the way, we also recommended izakaya in the previous video. We also introduced Omoide Yokocho, which is very popular among tourists, so if you haven't seen it, please check it out. We introduced a lot of delicious food. Although not well known to tourists, Shin Okubo Station next to Shinjuku Station has the largest Korean town in Japan. We also have a street food tour there, so we'll put the link to it in the description box. Shin Okubo Korean Town is about a 10-minute walk from Shinjuku Kabukicho, so it is recommended to go sightseeing on the same day. Let's start the food walk then. The first place we'll introduce is the underground shopping mall located just below the west exit of Shinjuku Station. We'll introduce 4 stores in this underground shopping mall. The first one is Odamusubi. It's an onigiri specialty restaurant with 3 stores in Tokyo and Kanagawa. They use Miyagi Prefecture's brand rice called Umemoto for their onigiri. There are more than 10 types of onigiri available, but we especially recommend this onigiri, which we'll be eating this time. A whole boiled egg wrapped in an onigiri. The seaweed is high-quality seaweed from the sea area called Harimanada in Hyogo Prefecture. It is characterized by its good flavor. The rice is made from chameshi, which is cooked with soy sauce and has a slight saltiness. The eggs are also cooked with soy sauce, so the inside of the eggs are well flavored. The size of the rice is large and satisfying. Salmon and cod roll onigiri are also available, so be sure to give them a try. The next store we'll introduce here is Panya Suminoe. This bakery has been in business for 40 years. It's a popular store with 4 locations in Tokyo. The sales floor is not large, but they have more than 50 kinds of bread. This time, we would like to introduce a particularly popular bread. This is a rare type of curry bread with a dice-cut baguette attached to its surface and deep fried. The hard baguette makes it crunchier than other curry buns. Inside is a spiced curry and pork. Pork is stewed with sugar and soy sauce, a local Okinawan food named kakuni. The spicy curry and sweet kakuni go well together. This curry bread is recommended for those who like a crunchy texture. Next, we'll introduce you to this restaurant, Umemoto. This restaurant offers a wide variety of dishes that Japanese people often eat on a daily basis, such as ramen and curry. Although it is possible to eat in the restaurant, but we will introduce seaweed rolls sold right in front of the restaurant. There are 9 different types, but this is the one we'll introduce here. This seaweed roll is finely chopped tuna called negitoro. The size is large, but the price is reasonable. The smell of seaweed is nice. Pour soy sauce over it before eating. The negitoro is creamy and melts in the mouth. The texture and spiciness of the green onion is a nice accent. The taste is authentic, even though it is reasonably priced. Next, we'll introduce this store, MIGNON, the croissant specialty store, which has its main store in Hakata, Kyushu, opened a store in Shinjuku Station Underground Shopping Mall in December 2022. Plain is the most popular, but we'll introduce another 2 types of croissants. We'll start with this chocolate croissant. It is said that the croissant with chocolate kneaded into the dough originated in this store. The outside is crispy and the inside is chewy. The inside of the croissant is filled with chocolate that does not melt easily, so it has a crispy texture. The croissant is sweet and it makes people happy. Next, we have a croissant baked with sweet potato paste. The flavor and texture of the black sesame seeds is a nice accent. It has a buttery flavor. The sweet potato paste inside has a natural sweetness. We recommend this croissant even to those who don't like sweet things. The next store is located in Lumine 1. Turn right after exiting the south exit of Shinjuku Station. This is the store. It is TiKiTaKa Ice Cream. It's an ice cream specialty store that opened in 2018. It's a popular store run by the popular coffee shop Sarutahiko Coffee in Ebisu. There are more than 10 types of ice cream available, but this ice cream is the one we'll introduce here. This ice cream is a combination of brown sugar and soybean flour. It has a sweet flavor of brown sugar. The container is pretty and stylish. The savory smell of soybeans and the natural sweetness of the brown sugar go well together. The almond smell also spreads in the mouth afterwards. Besides this flavor, we also recommend matcha and strawberry milk flavor as well. Next, we'll introduce 2 stores located in Lumine 2 at the south exit of Shinjuku Station. The first one is Naon Cheese, located just inside the entrance of Lumine 2. It's a specialty cheese store with 4 stores including one in Tokyo Station. This time, we'll be eating particularly popular sweet at this store. We chose a flavor that is only available at the Shinjuku store. This is a rare cheesecake sandwich made of cream cheese sandwiched between cookies. The cheesecake is kneaded with pistachio and the cookie is coated with white chocolate. We like the rich taste of the pistachio and the crispy texture. It also contains cranberries, which adds a nice sweet and sour flavor. The small size makes it easy to eat. The next store is located right in front of the entrance of Lumine 2. MR.waffle is a waffle specialty store. It's a popular store with 16 stores in the suburb of Tokyo. There are 6 standard flavors and seasonal waffles are also available. The plain waffle is the most popular, and this is the waffle I will introduce this time. This is a waffle with Earl Grey tea leaves kneaded into the batter. It has a nice flavor of tea leaves. The outside has a nice crispy texture. The inside is soft and chewy. The slight bitterness of the tea leaves is nice. There are also baked apple and almond flavored waffles, so be sure to give them a try. The next store is about a 6-minute walk from the east exit of Shinjuku Station. The signboard is now in sight. This store is Oiwake Dango. It's a store specializing in dumplings established in 1948. Besides dumplings, they have a variety of other Japanese sweets and are crowded with many people every day. By the way, in the previous video, we ate dumplings with matcha paste. This time, we'll introduce 3 types of dumplings that we particularly recommend at this store. First, we'll start with the mitarashi dango. This is the most popular item at this store. There's a nice smell of soy sauce and baked mochi. The chewy texture is addictive. The next one is a dango made of mochi dipped in shichimi and wrapped in seaweed. It has a citrusy flavor of shichimi and a nice flavor of seaweed. These dango are recommended for those who don't like sweets because it has a strong, spicy taste from the chili pepper. Lastly, we introduced daifuku at this restaurant. Large azuki, which is red bean, is added to the mochi. This is a classic Japanese traditional confectionery. There's a generous amount of anko inside. It has the natural sweetness of beans, not the sweetness of sugar. It's a taste of Japan. There's also ichigo daifuku with a strawberry inside and available only during the winter season. The next store we'll introduce is located on the first floor of Lumine Est at the east exit of Shinjuku Station. This store is Kao Kitchen. It specializes in sweets made with milk and cheese. We also introduced this store in our previously released video of Akihabara. In that video, we introduced a large one-whole milk cheesecake, but what we are introducing here is this ice cream with milk cheesecake on top. This is a special menu item not available at the Akihabara store. It's gorgeous with salty cookies on top of the soft serve ice cream as well as the cheesecake. The ice cream has a rich taste of milk. It also has sweetness, but the aftertaste is refreshing. The salty cookie is sandwiched between two layers of camembert cream. The soft cream soaks into the cookie and makes it delicious. The milk cheesecake is fluffy and melts in the mouth. The milk cheesecake is only sold by the whole piece, so for those who want to try a little bit, I recommend this ice cream. The next one is located on the second floor of the bus terminal at the south exit of Shinjuku Station. This store is Caramel Monday. It's a store specializing in caramel sweets that opened in 2020. It's a rare store as there is still only this one store. There are many caramel sweets available, but this time we'll introduce the most popular one. It's a caramel cream sandwiched between fluffy dough. It smells sweet. The dough is moist and light in texture. There is whipped cream inside. The bitter caramel cream goes well with the sweet whipped cream. The melting texture is just heavenly. Lastly, we'll introduce this restaurant, Eggslut, which is located off the same floor. It's a restaurant specializing in egg dishes from Los Angeles, and this store opened in 2019. Currently, this is the only store in Japan, making it a rare find. There's an English menu, so you can order comfortably. We'll be eating this hamburger, which is only available in Japan. It's a gorgeous hamburger with a semi-cooked sunny-side-up fried egg, scrambled eggs, beef patties, and cheddar cheese. It's flavored with a sauce that combines mayonnaise and mustard. The eggs are fluffy and melting. I love the texture of the green onion in the scrambled eggs. The beef patty is crispy on the outside and the juices overflow from the inside. The sourness of the pickle is a nice accent. The yolk melts and gives the whole thing a mild taste. You should definitely try this burger that can only be found here. If there's a restaurant you'd like me to introduce, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe to my channel too. Well, that's it for today. See you in the next video.